Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank y'all so much for popping in on the live with your girl talking with G. Y'all get on up in here, honey. Get on in here. Yes, it's starting to get some rain right about now. Ooh, but yes, y'all come on in. Happy Sunday, everybody. I know y'all done got that dinner done cooked the dinner and all of that amazing stuff, child. I know y'all been busy around there cooking and carrying on and all that stuff. Y'all probably ready to go to sleep, but come on up in here before y'all take y'all little nap. Please and thank you to my mods, amazing mods as always. Welcome and thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate y'all so much. Uh, uh, for getting on up in here. But yes, hey Miss Ebony, she says Grand Rising everyone. My amazing mom, Miss Maurice says good afternoon, squad. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Okay, Lord, where am I at? Get in here, come on in the room and close the door. Join the live. Just survive. Grab a snack, a seat, and let's chat it up. House rules: no CC's names, initials only. Use creative spelling for curse words over here. Hey, Miss Faye, she says, good evening, everyone at work and listening. Lord, the hardest working woman, child, I tell you. Miss Faye, we got to do what we got to do. You know how that goes. I'm Miss Mary Brown. She says, good evening, Miss G and chat from Cali. On my way to church. I'll catch the replay. Stay safe and blessed. Thank you so much. Send up some blessings for us and safe travels to you on your way to church. Thank you for popping in, though. I appreciate that. Miss Maria says, house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use creative spelling for curse words. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged in our opinion for entertainment purposes only. Yes, that part right there, child. Child, I tell y'all, it be so much, child. Sometimes when you can't sleep, you just get on this here internet, child. Some of that stuff is kind of like it just make you stay up all night, child. It just keep you woke listening to some of the stuff that's going on these YouTube streets and stuff, child. Some of it's depressing, child. You gotta decompress from this YouTube bullshit and all that kind of stuff that be, child. I tell you. It be a lot, y'all. It really do. It do be a lot. But yeah, sometimes you just gotta take a breather, a break, because it seems like it'll make you feel like it's just sucking all the life out of you. But if y'all up in here, y'all come on in and join the live chat. Come on in, talking with G. Put your comments down in here. You're welcome to join the panel, but before you can come through, I will have you to let me see your face because you know we ain't got time for the bullshiggity, this crazy mess that be going on. So you know people pop up here on your panel, be trying to be all naked and everything. That's right, I said naked. They be all naked and doing all kinds of bullshiggity. So yes, you more than welcome, but you're gonna have to let me see the face on it. That part right there, child. It ain't like it used to be, honey. Try to be a little taste more careful with the things that you do in this day and time, honey. But got to be more careful. Hey, Miss Opcam, she says, good afternoon, G and chat. Hey, beautiful, welcome. Miss Maria says that Ebony, she says, hey, friend, how you been? Yes, that part right there. So we're just going to get on up in here, child, and jump on up into it. No, shout out to all the good people that's out there traveling, going to church, still able to go to church. You know, a lot of people just stopped going to church. I thought COVID came through, child. They do bedside Baptist and all of that nowadays, child. And who child to be the most going on in the churches, so you really don't know who to trust and who not to trust no more, child. Mm, 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 mm. It's kind of scary, y'all. Yes. Miss Maria says that Faith, hey girl, has the hardest working sister in the chat today. She says, Mary, hey friend, hey, happy Sunday. Yes, happy Sunday to you as well. But y'all, we're just gonna jump on in. Y'all got anything that y'all want to talk about? Y'all want to share something that might be able to help or inspire somebody? Please let us know. Put it in the chat. If I don't see it, one of the mods will catch it and they'll get my attention. You want to come up on the panel, like I said, and discuss it? We can do that as well. Keep that in mind. Miss Maria says, Cam, hey friend, how you doing? In my Wendy Williams voice today. So y'all know that coach thank you, Miss Maria, for this. Um, Coach Moore. But every time I get ready to go live, this sign is hold on. Ooh, child. Is there a cure for the sinus? Is it a cure? Child. If you don't keep things out on the forefront, it kind of go like the little cold case, and people don't get to talking about it no more. And I'm sure he's probably really glad that things have kind of calmed down a little bit on his end. Yes, I'm talking about Coach Moore, y'all. Y'all remember Coach Moore, head coach that lost his position, child, because he wanted to be out there playing on the playground, child. Y'all hear what I said? He want to be out there playing on the playground, huh? Well, Coach Moore got all caught up out there and all that kind of stuff, but got a little taste, a little information on him. It was speaking of the second 911 call and arrest. A separate 911 call was made around the same time by the attorney for the female staff member with whom Moore had the affair. The staffer reported that Moore had entered her apartment unannounced, grabbed butter knives. That's for butter and scissors, and threatened to unalive himself while making her watch, allegedly telling her, "My blood is on your hands and you ruined my life." Your little Peter Whittle ruined your life, buddy. You should have kept your penis in the household. Allegedly. Miss Davis says, "Hello, talking with G. Hey, girl. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Come on up in the room, honey. Get on in here. Let's see what else he had to say, y'all. He done said she done ruined my life. Well, like I just said, I think you should have just put your little jogging pants open and your little sweat shorts or whatever you had on, look down there and told him that he ruined your life because you didn't know what to do with it. Your Lord, I tell y'all, keep on reading, girl. Keep on reading. Keep on reading. It says charges. Moore was arrested later that day and charged with third-degree felony home invasion as well as misdemeanor stalking and breaking and entering. Look at it, done did all that there. Still ain't thinking straight. Let me keep on reading though, honey. Let me keep on reading. It says legal status. He was released on a $25,000 bond under conditions that included wearing a GPS monitor and having no contact with the alleged victim, honey. His next court date was scheduled for January the 22nd. I know what I said. It's January, but January 22nd, 2026, y'all. Child, I still don't feel no waste time for him, honey. I hope they get this situation squared away because good people tell me that girl is with child, honey. They say she's with child, honey. But I myself, this is my opinion only. It won't hurt to ruin your life, baby. Mm-mm. Y'all better take notes. So you should have kept your penis in the household. Y'all heard that before. I know y'all heard that before. You should have kept your penis in the household. Oh, that mercy, Jesus, deep men and they little things, child. Miss Maria says, Diva, hey, my baby sister Ma, what's popping in the desert? She says, hello, Maria, my sister Ma, how you doing, honey? She probably got some good old weather, child. We still getting a little taste of a rain here and there over yonder and back over here and everywhere. Y'all know how it goes. The rain is coming. Yes, that part right there. But anyway, he do have court coming up January the 22nd. Uh, don't know which way it's gonna go, but yes, my opinion, it wasn't her that ruined your life. Shoot, look down yonder. Every time you get in the shower, every time you go to the bathroom, honey, take a look into and y'all have a conversation, baby. You need to learn some stuff, child. Don't really know if that their wife gonna stick by him, honey. I guess in time we'll know a little bit more. Because when he go to court on January 22nd, it's all gonna pop out, child. Gonna be some more stuff popping out, honey. I just tell you. But when I seen that dude, y'all, he just looked conceited to me. So I don't feel no way to say about that dude, child. Snow bunnies and the bunnies of the snow and all that bullshit. It makes me sick when they get to getting all that their money. Like they forget all about the black girls up over here. Hey, we over here. Hey, can I? Yes, we over here. Yeah, we can be slim and yeah, all of that. What? Whatever. Miss Marilyn says, good afternoon, talking with G and chat. I pray that everyone had an amazing New Year's and an amazing holidays. Absolutely. Thank God for you. Thank you for popping through. We hope you had an amazing holiday as well. And welcome. Thank you for coming through. Miss Sexy says, nothing much at Maria, me and sister going out for my mom heavenly birthday. It's nice weather. Oh, sending love to you. Yes. Miss Maria says, I woke up to snow on the ground and in the air this morning. It's 28 degrees and windy, honey. Lord, not 28, baby. We ain't got no 28, Miss Maria. We ain't got that there, honey. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says, hey, Marilyn, hello and welcome. Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. But he's just another brother, y'all, that done effed around and found out, y'all. You keep playing out there long enough, you're gonna mess around and get caught. Well, done, and the dog gonna come to the light, babe. Mm-hmm. Sure will pop right on out in the light, child. But honey, Carlos is up to no good. Child. They had one get on up into this mess right here, this bullshit. They had one night y'all on the red carpet, girl. Y'all heard what I said. Wanda J. Blige was out yonder on the red carpet, honey. Mm-hmm. Well, Tony Cat had a little taste of an 80s party, child. God bless her so. Whew, she is the most neediest person I've ever seen in my entire life, y'all. She always somebody's got to be loyal to her. Why do everybody got to be loyal to Tuna Cat? And she ain't loyal to nobody, y'all. Her messy self, always stirring the pot, getting bullshiggity started, and then she wants to run and hide, and always crying. Somebody's coming for her. Somebody doing this to child. Tuna Cat had her mother to appear. Y'all heard what I said? Wanda let the people know as they was coming in, child. She was the new blogger on the block, honey. Yeah, she was the new blogger, child. She's a content creator, honey. I said, okay then, Wanda, let's see what you got. She had a microphone and everything, child. So child, it looked like that people just gather people from anywhere, child. They gathered the people from anywhere to be at the gym for this here 80s whatever, child. They look like a hot pickled mess, child. Lord, I cannot with them, honey. Child, can they take this on off the YouTube streets? Hey, Miss Charlene, welcome. She says, good afternoon, G. Maria Chat. Thank you so much for my lunch yesterday, Miss Charlene. I greatly appreciate you and everybody that sponsored the channel yesterday. I appreciate y'all so much for looking out for your girl. Thank you. But yes, y'all, can they go ahead and get rid of this bullshit, child? Because it get worse by the minute, child. When I tell y'all people be embarrassing themselves, they be embarrassing themselves, honey. But let me tell y'all this here. When Nell Fletcher and Chris Fletcher came through the door, she didn't interview them, honey. I don't know which way they came through the doors, honey, but she didn't interview Nell and Chris Fletcher, honey. But everybody else, child. Let's see, Will, child. She told Will he gonna make an old woman who told him to go on in there, get on in there somewhere. I said, not make an old woman, honey. She was coming for Will. I said, who's not coming for him, child? She was coming for the Will, honey. Then Lance came through, child. Yes, y'all heard what I said. Lance came through, child. She interviewed and Lance just a little taste. And, like her daughter, always in somebody's affairs and their business. You and Destiny still together. Lance said, no, we just friends. And did y'all know that the wildebeest called D Nasty a hoe? What? I ain't said y'all. That's what the wildebeest told Lance. That got rid of that hoe, child. She called D Nasty a hoe. Y'all heard what I said? I don't know how that D Nasty gonna feel about that when she really find out that that's what her wildebeest said. Hey, Miss Candy, welcome. Miss Candy, I was thinking about you last night when I got off this here live. You know when you pop up in here, I always be having the same song. Candy girl, you are my world. I always be having to sing that song, honey. I don't know why it just ring in my head when you pop up in here. But Miss Candy, we do recognize that you is a doctor, and I don't want to be disrespectful. So can I continue to say Miss Candy, Candy Girl, say my song, or can I? Or do we need to be like, what up, Doc? I mean, you let us know because we don't want to disrespect you, Miss Candy. And Miss Candy, also too, you came up on my panel one time. It was like, was that one and done? I mean, I just need to know, one and done. If you have anything that you would like to share with the good people up over here that can be inspirational, or whatever you want to share with them, me, us, all of us ladies, we love you so much. You're always welcome. But that is what I wanted to know, because I didn't want to. It was just on my mind last night when I got off. I know your name ain't Dr. Candy. I do know that part. But anyway, I wanted to know that. Let's see here. Who's up in here? Let me see what's going on. Miss Kennedy say, hey y'all. Candy says, Dustin mom look like, girl, you better come on through here, Miss Candy. Miss Candy, I got the picture, y'all. Child, it's a little taste of blur, but I'm gonna get to it, y'all. I got it. And when I seen that picture, I said, oh my God, that is Keisha Cole mama, Frankie from the grave, y'all. What? Girl, I like to pass that, girl. I just, ooh. Child, I got that, child. I got it the best I could, y'all. I did, y'all. But hold on, y'all. Hold on now. Hold on. Miss Candy says, I love my song, G. Come on through here, honey. Miss Maria says, hey, Candy, hey, girl. Hey, Candy girl. What up, Doc? She says, I am one of you. Okay, Miss Candy. She says, no, my computer was acting crazy that night. Girl, I wanted to throw that thing away my own self, child, but I couldn't get to it. But anyway, just think you already know, honey. You already know. Miss Sensitivity says, hello, Candy girl. Miss Maria says, Charlene, hey, girl. Hey, happy Sunday. Miss Marilyn says, Candy, facts. I said the same thing. Y'all better come through with Frankie. Y'all better come on through here with Frankie. Miss Candace says, I would love to see your channel grow. I love each and every one of you. Absolutely, Miss Candy. I took a little hit, but I get there, I'm just slow pacing and I'm good with it. Whatever God has for me, it is for me. So I'm keep on doing what I do, child. It is what it is. Miss Candace says, hey, it's sexy Dave. Miss Maria says, calling destitute a 304. Take one to no one. Well, honey, that's what she called her. She sure did call her a 304 child. I'm just trying to tell y'all. But honey, then come after Lance came on through and she said that, then Martell come through. Fly Martell. Martell, my man, my man, my man. So she said, Martell. Martell. He said, what, they got you on the red carpet? She be like, yeah, they got me on the red carpet. I'm the new blogger. But look here. You talk about my daughter, Martell. Like, can't nobody talk about Lizard but her. I just can't stand them folks, y'all. I don't like it. Miss Sensitive says Wildebeest is an old stink at 304. Yeah. Well, she told Martell, and she was asking Martell about the girl, Shan. And Shan said that she had both Maurice and Marceau. What one as Martell Hope. But Martell had a little taste of a flashback, when him and Marceau agreed to, not discuss whatever blase anymore. So, he didn't really say nothing to it. He said, hopefully everything, everybody respect everybody, blah, 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 and all that bullshit or whatever. In come Kimmie and Maurice, honey. Kimmie's always don't never want to answer no question, child. Because this is my opinion only. She already aware that her man is out there cheating, cheating allegedly. But Wanda, the blogger, asked Maurice about that situation. And what did he think about what Martell and Arion Coleslaw, aka the Bird, did the interview? What he had to say about it? Well, Maurice will tell a lie, honey. He let Wanda know. He said, I don't know her. I said it'd be the lies for me, y'all. The lies, the lies, the lies. Did you know when you was shut up, girl? Let's see here now. Let's see here. Let's see where am I at. Miss Candace says, I'm so disappointed with this show. Mel wanted to showcase her family and her life, and CK did everything to block it. It's shameful. Mel nor Hotel are on the show, and it's their creation. Ain't that something? That's what Martell, the bald-headed bastard, get y'all. Today, I ain't gonna do too much of that there. But I got to tell y'all, that's what that bald-headed bastard did. He turned his back on his whole entire family. Now they about to push your ass off the show. Where you at, Martell? Martell. He ain't answer yet, y'all. But everybody done pushed him clean off the show, and that's what that bald-headed bastard get. Y'all don't feel no way sad about that either. Miss Says Steve says funky feet and that hair, y'all. Wooch. Yeah. Woo, Lord. Miss Maria says North should have reminded Aunt she talked about his cheering. No, 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 no. He didn't say none of that, y'all. Miss Maria says that Candy Mel has done well to distance from that bullshiggity. That show did more for Mel than she could have anticipated. What the devil meant for the bad, God turned it for her good. You better come on through here with that and know that, honey. Child, I tell y'all, think he won't. Think he won't. But that's what Martell Holt get. But child, the whole show ain't nothing but a circus, y'all. It ain't nothing but a circus, right down to the disco lights that they had last night. But moving on, child. They out there call themselves dancing, going down the Soul Train line or some bullshit, child. I don't even really know what they call themselves doing other than nothing. Hey, Miss Carla, girl. Hey, Miss Carla. Um, we done talked about the Coach Moore, and now we up here on the here clowns the 80s last night, child, or then that tuna cat girl, or whatever her name, that requires everybody's loyalty and so much attention. I just can't get with that girl, honey. She works your everlasting nerd, and that's and they got out of the car with us, and they got over there where they said it was. Oh, I can't stand it, y'all. I can't stand it, y'all. Miss Candace says, right at Maria, but the backstabbing, in my opinion, is unforgivable. They still hiding the ratings, and it ain't none. They're going on another little break. But I can't understand for the life of me. I thought maybe they should have been a little taste of the reunion by now. Girl, what is the reunion? I ain't heard word one about no reunion, child. I think the only thing I heard about a reunion came from my thoughts, my mod, and she said, "Child, did what she said? She said that Nell and Kimmie had about to tear the stage down or something. The child, I guess we ain't gonna never see that. They don't say one word about that their reunion, child. Let me keep on. Let me stay on track, child. Y'all know I go astray sometimes. I just go astray, y'all. Y'all stay woke with me now. Come on up in here, stay woke. But hun, so then what Nell Fletcher come in, the girl was sitting at the table and all that kind of stuff. So Nell Fletcher comes in, she takes a seat beside Tuna Cat. And Tuna Cat said, "Oh, you gonna sit over here beside me? Oh Lord, not you gonna sit over here beside me." Girl, Mel should have just. Ooh, I just wanted Mel before she walked off away from this show. The hammering on her. You know what? One good time. Lord wants a good time, child. Ooh, I want somebody to break her down to a kneecap and send her home to Marceau crying because she's just do too much, y'all. Do the most. Anyway, Wanda slides over there and that right there won't nothing that her and Neil had a little back and forth. Wanda tried to tell Neil that she was angry and she before her mother passed, she didn't clear up something with her mother, and Neil said, "You going too damn far now, you going too damn far." Blah, blah, blah. One apologized and said, Tuna Cat trying to jump up to get one. Girl, that was your whole creation. I knew this with my mama, and Nail is loud, her mama's loud, Nail like to cuss, her mother like to cuss. So I just figured that I'd let my mother handle Nail. Girl, you always get wanted to handle somebody for you. You've been doing it the whole entire season. Ever since the show been on, that's all you do. Child, I can't not with her. But anyway, I don't even want to talk about that anymore. It wasn't nothing, y'all. It was not nothing. Nothing at all. Uh, Tuna Cat was happy that Neil apologized to her again. And I got an apology. Oh, she was really feeling herself then. If I was Neil, I would have never apologized to you. You should have stuck to it, Neil, 10 toes down. I told y'all why Tuna Cat is mad at Neil, because Chris Fletcher would not cover for Marceau when he was down in that damn Atlanta, and he lied on Chris Fletcher, and Chris Fletcher put it out there that Marceau was not with him. Tuna Cat didn't like that, so she goes after Nell like she would do Mel all the time. The same old bullshiggity that she always do. And that's what Nell Fletcher should have said. We're not doing that. We're not covering for your husband and his lies. That's all you had to say, Nell. Put it out there, girl. Mm-mm. I kind of feel like Mumbles and Nell them think that Tuna Cat and they don't try to be a part of Tuna Cat and Marie Kimmie them, Maurice and Marceau, they ain't gonna be on the show, whatever the reason is, child. It's just dumb. And child, let me tell y'all, them that you producers, honey, they be showing the Marceau and Tuna Cat's house on the outside cheering. I said, wait, what? Child, and what's the embarrassing part, child? After they zoom off and them get through with them, they'll go over yonder to the Fletchers, child. You know the Fletchers is big and beautiful, honey. I said, ooh, is that shade? I be trying to, is that little shade that they be trying to throw on Tuna Cat Marceau and they ain't caught it yet? But on the other hand, they came up with enough money, child, to get the living room, I guess, for that house for them to film in. And that's it, and that's all. They put down some steps, could be fake, y'all. The steps supposed to lead up there to the somewhere, y'all know it's the dungeon or the bedrooms or something up there. I don't know, child. They don't never show that part. But when it comes to the Fletchers, honey, they all in the kitchen and the living room and the bedrooms and everywhere else. Child are just up them and they carrying on and all that kind of stuff, honey. They don't do that over there to the Tuna Cat them house, honey. Tuna Cat ain't doing all that. Miss Carla says, hey, Candy, Kimberly, Jennifer, and Marilyn. Miss Candy says, Tuna Cat stuff in those clothes like a can of busted biscuits. That not a can of busted biscuits. Child, I cannot. Child, I cannot. Miss Maurice says, like I said, somebody need to tell Tuna and don't let your tongue get your teeth knocked the blank out. I added a word, y'all. Y'all know I do that sometimes. I added a word. Miss Maria says, it can just like her mom, her mammy. Miss Maria says, the Fletchers are living large and in charge. Ooh. And Tuna Cat don't like that. That pisses her off, y'all. Miss Candace says, y'all notice Tuna Cat's insights. Then when gets loud, Tuna Cat comes in to make her quiet down like she solved something. Girl, it's funny to me. It's embarrassing and funny at the same time. Miss Sensitive says, hello, hey, Carla, my sister Ma. Come on through here, y'all. Y'all better get on up in here, child. Talking with G, child. I love it. Y'all get in here. Get in here, people. Get on up in here. But honey, that was the little 80s part. That bullshit it going downhill ain't going nowhere. Child, let's get to a little taste of the tea, honey. Honey. 'Cause let me tell y'all good people one thing, honey. I had to look at Maurice and Lemonhead, child. Kimmie, it's over. He don't want your drive. Kimmie, that's what you get. He don't want you, honey. He don't want you, child. Let's talk about it, child. He don't want Kimmie, y'all. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's over, child. Maurice let Kimberly know, y'all. When it come down to the extra part, they are unequally yoked. I said, wait a daggone minute. Did he just say unequally? She's sitting up there looking like she's stupid in the face, y'all. Just stupid in the face. I told y'all the other day, it don't matter what Maurice and Marceau do. Kimmie and Side Hen and Tuna Cat gonna be like turning their head. They don't care as long as they still is married, child. They don't care, honey. I said, Lord, this is so beautiful, child. It was beautiful. Child, it looked like that girl about to cry sitting up there when Maurice was talking to her, but Maurice was dead on it, honey. And he was not Maurice. Yeah, Maurice. He was dead on it, and he was serious, child. Mm. Child, he had one for Kimmie, child. Let me tell y'all what he said. Let me tell y'all, hold on, look at here. Kimmie told Maurice, they was talking about the ex. And Maurice let Kimmie know, well, you used to do it 2 and 3 times of the day. That won't normal then. Kimmie couldn't say nothing. Kimmie let Maurice know. I ain't never heard nothing like this bullshit right here. She got turned on, y'all, because he was building and doing stuff. I just fell on the floor. I said, wait, what did she just say? Y'all heard what I said. Maurice building and doing stuff turned Kimmie on. And that's how come she was able to do it 2 and 3 times of the day. That ain't what it was. No, 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 no. Put the joke in reverse. We got to back this thing up. Back it up, y'all. No, see, Kimmie, what happened was you were trying to outdo Kyle. You figured you had the most money. You wanted to buy that man, didn't you, Kimmie? You wanted to put it on him like you ain't never put it on nobody before. See, the people always told me you start out the way you gonna hold that, honey. You out here thinking you was he was older than you, but you were older than he was, and now you ain't got it no more, and he want it. That's how come you in trouble. You didn't start out the way you were gonna hold out, honey. But see, as you get older, honey, you can ask me, honey, your knees gonna get to hurting, your back gonna get to hurt. You ain't gonna be able to drop it like you used to, baby. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. You ain't gonna be able to do all that, honey. You just ain't gonna be able to do all of that, honey. I just ain't gonna be able to do all of that. But when he asked her, was it normal then, child, she couldn't answer the question. She couldn't say nothing. She said that they did it sometimes like that because they didn't see each other that much or whatever. You know, Kim was over there trying to make up excuses and all that bullshit, the child. Maurice won't hearing that bull crap, child. Sure won't, honey. Let me tell y'all. Um, uh, let me see now. So Maurice came to told Kimmie that Maurice let Kimmie know that something's gonna change. And Kimmie said, we're gonna what? And Maurice said, we're gonna, something's gonna change. So at that point, y'all, I think this is really serious because the producers put up there and let Maurice know. So this tells me that Lemon had been talking to the producers about possibly being a divorce, y'all. The producers let Maurice know you can't beat around the bush saying that, we might be at, no, the producers told Maurice, you got to be clear. Maurice said he ain't gonna say it right then. He said, no, I'm not gonna say it. So don't that tell y'all he been talking to the producer that he ain't happy. He can't get it like he was getting, and he want out of that bullshiggity. I said, well, wait a daggone minute, not the producers popping in telling Lemonhead, you got to be clear on this right here. Child, I was done. Kimmie was still sitting up there looking stupid in the face, honey, like she couldn't comprehend what Maurice was trying to tell her. Baby, anybody could read between the lines. Honey, let me tell y'all something. If you're trying to have X with your significant other, whether it's a boyfriend, fiance, husband, or whatever, if you got to force yourself to have X with him and you do it, and after it's over, you feel disgusted and empty on the inside, nasty all over, it's over. Y'all better stay woke and pay attention, honey. Side hand told Maurice, child. This is serious for Maurice, y'all. I'm all over the place, but y'all stay woke. Side hand told me, tell y'all the important part. Side hand told Maurice that when she didn't do it maybe 2 or 3 times in a day, she said it wasn't that you didn't get angry then. She said you just went on like, okay, it didn't happen then, da 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 da. Well, honey, let me tell y'all, right about today, Maurice get pissed the F off, child. Y'all heard what I said? I ain't said y'all. That's what Kim said. Kim said that bullshit. She said Maurice gets angry. Can y'all imagine an angry that wanna get busy and you don't want to get busy with me? Girl, he done got mad, pissed the F off and stormed out the house and then went down yonder across the river somewhere, honey, and got what he was looking for. Child, this is good to me, y'all. This is good to me, y'all. Ooh, child, she looking like he put down a piece of cussing on her when he can't get his needs fulfilled, honey. That's what, it's getting rough up over yonder, child. I don't know what making them bringing this here out, child, on the television, honey. But they keep taking all these breaks. I guess Carlos might have told them y'all got to do better than what y'all doing with this bullshit that y'all putting out here, honey. They about to cancel your ass. Child, where's Mel at? Mel, I know you ain't thinking about this bull crap to be coming across this internet and stuff, child. But Mel, I know you just sit back and get your good old laugh, honey. It's funny to me, child. That's what they get, honey. That's what they get. It's good to me. Miss Davis said side hen dry puss ain't hitting no more butterball gone already gone, honey. Miss Candy says she made to admit it's going to be an open marriage allegedly, or he is leaving allegedly. Child, he wants to be done with her. He's sick of her. He sits across from her, look at her like, you disgust the F out of me. Oh, he even asked her, why'd you marry me? What? He told her, y'all, I won't building and doing nothing when you married me. Maurice came through with it, honey. He had the tea last night. He said, well, why did you marry me, Kimmie? I said, well, put it on the table, butterball head. Child, Maurice, he didn't come to play with her, honey. He did not come to play, honey. And I was there for it, child. Woo, child. I can that one. Woo, child. Miss Marilyn says, yes, he have, and she knows it, honey. Sitting up there looking stupid in the face. I said, the good girls over here on my channel be thinking Tuna Cat ain't got no sense. But this one right here, sitting in front of the Lemonhead, ain't got nobody sense, child. She trying to find any. Child, when Lemonhead told that girl, I won't doing nothing when you married me. And why did you marry me? Ooh, child. Ooh, child. I can know. Miss Maria said, now that dry puss done lost that house and all the money is spent. He won his way out the door, honey. Yes, honey. Miss Carter says, well, Kimmie can't work the middle no more. Child, this is good to me, honey, child. Ooh, Miss Candace says, right at Maria. He has no incentive to stay. Ooh, child. Miss Maria says, Lemonhead is going that wake back. To me, it's the same script, different cast. Them Scots trying to recreate the Mel Martell saga, not the Mel Martell saga, honey. Hey, Miss Denise, my mom. Hello, beautiful, and welcome. She says, hello, everyone. Miss Candace says, right at Maria, no storylines. They drag out a two-sentence conversation for 20 minutes, honey. Child, I said, well, wait a daggone minute. If they putting that bullshit out here on the line, why is Tuna Cat and Tuna Cat said, I'm not about to do that bullshit. I'm not about to do it. You going over here, y'all going over there. Honey. Y'all can't sit in here and tell me that Maurice, aka Lemonhead, ain't been over yonder talking to Carlos King and them that producers and telling them I want out of this bullshit. I want to be free. He don't want you no more. And get away from him. Kimmie, you are done. I know y'all wish y'all would have listened to something else was trying to teach y'all dumbasses. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. Child, they're doing the most, child. Child, let me hear told her all he ripped up. Ooh, child. Now let me tell y'all, I'm not a fan of Maurice because I'm a fan of Miss Van. Y'all know I'm a fan of Miss Van. I'm not a fan of Maurice, but I'm gonna need for him to get on over yonder to the Carlos show. When is it tomorrow night? Because I wants to hear what he got to say for the real. Last week they were he was called over trying to drag something out of Lemonhead, but he said we'll wait till the show Saturday night. So I need for him to bring Maurice back up there to tell me what he was really trying to say, but not said it, honey. Miss Candy says headed to the store listening. Thank you, Miss Candy. Miss Denise says that's good for her. I don't feel sorry for side chick Kimmie. Thanks, she knows everything. Miss Maria says, Miss Denise, hey girl, hey, happy Sunday, my sister Ma. What's popping in H-Town? Miss Maria says, Candy, she says, be careful. Child, I don't feel no waste time for D Nasty, not at all, honey. Miss Carter said them Scots should have had this storyline 2 years ago, honey. They should have had it when Mel was going through, because all of the bullshit that was out there, honey. All of it was out there. Child. He don't turn her on. She don't turn him on. Ain't nobody getting turned on. It's over. Kimmie, you might as well cut your losses, honey. Whatever you got, split down y'all in the middle, because he know he gonna get a little taste of something from him. That boy still ain't working, y'all. Kimmy told him he done got the lawyer soft hand, child. I said, not the soft hand. Child, they doing the Mr. Nee says, I'm hotter than fish grease. Maria walking to work. Be, Stay cool, baby. Miss Maria says, when is dry puss gonna drop the dime on Tuna and Martha? Child, I don't know, child. I thought she would. D Nancy be sitting around Tuna Cat acting like she a little scared of her too, child. I don't know, really know what's going on. Mr. Nee says, I'm listening to y'all in the headphones. All right, girl. All right. Miss Maria says at Denise, why? Child, I cannot. Child, but yes, honey, Maurice is sick of Kimmy, y'all. I know Kyle is somewhere looking at her saying, that's what that bee get. That's what you get for wanting somebody else's husband. You thought it was gonna be fun, didn't you, honey? Look at you. Girl, I know Maurice and Kyle and her son Monster, them be laughing at you, Kimmy. I told y'all Kimmy went into that ship. It ain't no relationship. Into that ship, trying to buy Maurice's mother, his sister, all of them people, y'all. She didn't go in that relationship just being herself. She wanted to buy them, meaning that she had more money than Kyle did, and she could do that at that time. But see, all good things come to an end, baby. When you meet somebody, you need to learn to just be yourself and let it flow freely. If y'all gonna be together, it is what it is. Don't be trying to buy nobody to like you, to talk to you, to nothing with you. It is what it is. Miss Maria says Kyle will probably having the watch parties. Come on through with the watch parties, child. Miss Sensitive says side hen, then let Butterball ran circles around that trick. Yes, honey. Child, if she for one little taste think that he didn't get busy with Shan. Because Shan was a Shan back then when they went to Vegas, honey. If she thought he didn't get busy with Shan, baby, you got another thing coming. And right about now, she ain't got to be looking like Shan was looking back then. But, honey, you ain't dropping it low for him. So he out there getting whatever he could get, honey. Just like you said last night, you sleep with anybody. Child! Mm, 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 mm. I cannot with them fools, child. That's what to get, though. Miss Denise said she thought she was doing something when she got Maurice to leave his wife. Miss Maria says Shane was a stunner back in the day, honey. You better come on through here. Miss Denise says, do they still have the Credit One building? Child, they pull up there and ask the people that can I go to the bathroom? Then somebody pull up there to pick them up, whatever they need to do to fool us, child. But we ain't fooled, honey. Miss Sensitive says, tap that darn like button, please. You watch and consider joining for $2.99. Y'all up over here talking with G. Y'all might as well come on up here and join the chat. You come on up in here. Y'all enjoy yourselves. Stop acting like that and stop being in the background, hiding in the bush. Oh, but hit that like button for me. Let me see what's going on. Let me see how many likes I got. See what's going on with y'all, because y'all be tripping. Y'all come up over here every day. Every day. That, by the way, it's got a little taste of a seal. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. What the hell? What? Child. Okay. No idea. Okay. Right here. Mm, 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 mm. Um. Um. All right, y'all. Y'all better come on through here with them likes. Y'all doing it. Y'all doing it and doing it well. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Appreciate y'all. And if you would like to be a sponsor of the channel today, please, you're more than welcome to do so. Thank you. Miss Maria says, and Miss Denise, credit none been closed, girl. You know they was renting that space. Miss Marilyn says, I don't think Kimmie have her house anymore. No, baby, they don't have that house anymore. That's been over. That's been over with. Child, but that's the embarrassment. Y'all just got to get out there on YouTube the street to see how the producers just point that little camera right on Tuna Cat, them little spot, child. They just pointed right there, child. But I got to give it to them, y'all. Whoever did that living room part of their house did an amazing job. It looks really good. I do like that part right there, but I don't think the rest of their house is fixed, child. It might be laying down there on the floor on that blow up mattress or whatever, child. I got to do what it got to do. As far as I know, honey, I don't know. Um, Miss Maria says that caller, yep, he wanted that mother wife. Have y'all noticed he is getting fat? Yes. She's raising another son. Let me see. Mr. Carter says Maurice never wanted Kimmie. He wanted that money and status. Y'all got me yelling, girl. You got me yelling, child. I can know, y'all. Woo, child. Miss Maria says in Maryland, that house was sold in a short sale several months ago. That part right there, child. That part right there, children. But yeah, child. He don't want her, y'all. Miss Carla says, that Maria, is it that a liquor that is making home gain weight again? I think he's stressed. He's yeah. You know what? Even though he hollering about sex, X 2 or 3 times of the day, I think he's so disgusted with her. He don't even want it from her anymore, y'all. And if she's having it with him, it's like a forced thing, and it's just a yucky feeling. It doesn't feel good at all. Thank you, Miss Sexy Diva, for coming through. She gifted one talking with G membership. You better come on through here, girl. Appreciate it, sis. Miss Denise says, I bet Kim is paying Maurice court fees. She's trying to do anything, y'all. She's going to do anything to try to hold on to Maurice. And the more she tried to cling to him, the further he's going to get away from her, child. Maurice probably ain't coming home, child, at this point. I'm telling y'all, that was a serious scene. And I really believe that Maurice has been sharing some stuff with the producers and probably Carlos, from the way Carlos acted last week on his show when Lemonhead was up there. And versus to the producers telling Lemonhead last night, you gotta be clear, partner. And that's what Maurice said. I'm not gonna say it here. He backed down, y'all. I was waiting on him. I said it's about to be on. Child, I thought Maurice was about to come and tell her, girl, I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more. It's over. Child, I get the Lord. Miss Maria says a caller, maybe, but he surely ain't missing no meals. Miss Maria says, Sexy Diva, thank you for your support. Case Womack, hello and welcome to the squad. Hello, girl. Come on out of the bushes, honey. Come on down here in the live chat, girl, and chat it up with us, girl. Talking with G. Get in here. Miss TJ Queen says, hi, guys. Hello and welcome. Miss Marilyn says she should have stayed at the hospital. She should have stayed somewhere. Miss Denise says that Sexy Diva. Hey, my sister Maud. Yes, that part right there, honey. But yeah, y'all, I really believe that was a serious scene, y'all. That was really serious. And like Maurice said, they unequally yoked in the X area and all that stuff. And he was asking Kimmie some questions she didn't want to have the answer to no more. She had to talk about when she got married to him, she didn't know she was gonna have X 2 and 3 times a day. Maurice ain't backing down. You gonna give it up. I'm gonna go out there and get it. That's just it. And you can deal with it and you get a divorce, whatever you want to do, honey. But she did tell him, well, you did say before we started going to counseling, whether we was together or not, you wanted me to be happy. Girl, how many more ways can he tell you? He just don't want your ass. Girl, he don't want you. He don't want you, honey. Oh, just embarrassing, child. Just embarrassing. But child, I tell y'all, Carlos done went so deep on these here chicken heads. And he let them folk know, child, that it's about to be done. Y'all better get y'all bullshit together. But Tuna Cat ain't trying to do nothing. D Nasty done went all the way over yonder to Detroit, huh? Y'all heard what I said? I ain't never heard D Nasty mention about bringing her mother and her siblings to no show, honey. D Nasty was they done to March, child. They ain't no reunion, child. D Nasty lets Tuna Cat know that she found her siblings. Um I hope y'all can see the picture up here. These are D Nasty's siblings up here, cheering. Um the one I'm gonna say to I'm facing them, the one to the left look like D Nasty somewhat. That brother look a little rough, child. I hope y'all can see it. Y'all let me know. Y'all see the peoples, child, them that D Nasty's siblings cheering. They her siblings cheering. You know, she kind of looked like she a little embarrassed, but she said, you know what? I gotta do what I gotta do because I need this here paycheck, honey. I need this paycheck. I got to have I gotta get a check. And we, they're gonna cancel our asses if we don't bring some more to the show. I ain't got nothing else I could put up here. They already calling me a 304. And I don't want to be a 304, so God dang it. I got to go down yonder to Detroit and pick up them there mustard heads. Yes, child. She had to go pick up the mustard heads. Well, D Nasty gonna be having a conversation, and with the mother and all that, child. Here we go, y'all. That's really blurry, y'all. I tried to get it. I'm gonna try to get another one, but y'all, it's on YouTube and y'all can see it, child. She looked just like Keisha Cole's mother, Frankie. I don't know. This lady has had a rough life, y'all. Destiny, she told Destiny, you made a promise to me that you didn't keep. And Destiny says to her, you went back to the street. She said, I ain't on the street. I live in a house. She said, she let Destiny know she live in a house. But honey, she look just like Keisha Cole, mama. Y'all, I ain't about to play with y'all. Destiny mother do look just like Keisha Cole, Frankie that passed. Y'all. I was like, whoa, wait a minute here. What the hello is really going on? But yeah, those are Destiny's siblings, y'all. She had to reach down and bring up something, honey, because they about to be done for real. Mm. What y'all doing down here in the chat? Don't y'all baby no mind. I'm a whole fool right about now. Ooh, child. Oh, let's see here. Where am I? Well, Miss Maria says, well, maybe now her pappy can get a break. Child, I can So, I can see Destiny trying to be, they look like they had a rough life, y'all. They do. Um, and I'm sure it probably wasn't easy if their mother was strung out on drugs. But Destiny, I can see she probably, thinking she way better than they is and all that bullshiggity child, cause them people look rough, child. Miss Maria says Tuna trying to put everybody else's bids out to keep from putting hers out. That part right there. Hey, Miss Chanel. Miss Carla says, the mama told D Nancy that I didn't go back to the street. She said I live in a house. That's what she said, honey. That's what she told her. I ain't about to play with y'all. Miss Chanel said, I'm not laughing. Yes, you is. Then Marissa Chanel, hey girl, happy Sunday. Kim cause man down in my Frankie voice. Hello at Kim. You better come on through here with man down. That lady look just like Frankie. Child, I said, D Nasty, where you been? Child, I don't know, y'all. Maybe she was a beautiful lady before, the sickness came about. I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused right about now. Mm-hmm. But she had to go get her siblings, y'all. Miss Carter says, hey, Charnel. But yeah, she had to go get her siblings to try to keep this spot on the show, child. Because I guess she done learned her little taste of a lesson. I ain't about to be playing with LB because he don't come for my neck cheering. He come for my whole body nowadays. He ain't playing with me. I said, but Lord have mercy, Jesus. But yes, child, I can see D Nasty just, thinking she way more than her siblings and stuff. But at the same time, she out here on that struggle buzz too. And she just don't want them to know that she on the struggle bus, child. But we the people be watching your destiny, honey. Miss Maria says, I got some questions for destitute mama. Honey, well, what kind of question you got, baby? I don't know. She gonna be around that long to be answering no kind of question. She ain't like Martell Hope, Mother Marlene. Marlene answer a question or two every now and again, but till y'all get to be getting too busy up in the chat, Marlene be like, I'm ghost. I'm out of here. Child, I get now. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Miss Hesitant said, Dusty Dan so thirsty for a storyline. Don't nobody want to see that track. Ooh, Mm. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Let's have a real little taste of a conversation. Mm, mm. I can't. I do see the hatred for Melody and Miss Van, because I'm a fan of Miss Van and Miss Van. Y'all know we're a fan of Miss Van up over here. You know, Miss Van is a very beautiful lady. Who wouldn't want Miss Van to be their mother? Who wouldn't want Miss Van to be a part of their village? Now that we've seen D Nasty's mother, child, there's a whole lot to be jealous about. Honey, y'all better spill the tea. Y'all better go ahead and put it on out there. Child, she always wanted Miss Van to be her mother, child. Miss Van is beautiful. Miss Carla down here to my G, where is your cousin hotel? Girl, he's somewhere today, honey, trying to get them that folk to peel that wig off that head that he had up there the other night. Now, that where he at? Don't ask me a whole lot of questions about that boy because I don't like him. Now, he's somewhere trying to get that wig off his head. He said he ain't never had that much hair, but you know that's what they gave me. He working with doing best he can, child, all I know. But it's all clear, child. Mel was beautiful. I'm sorry, y'all. My sinuses be bad. But anyway, we're gonna keep on going. Mel is beautiful. Mel's mother is beautiful. Um, upstanding, outstanding people. Child, who would not have wanted Miss Van to be their mother? Destiny, I see why you were jealous, babe. I'm getting a little taste of more understanding. Child. Miss Maria says, I need to know just where and how destitute came up. When done heard so many stories, she came up in Detroit, but went to school with Knox in Alabama. Well, I don't know if this gonna help you much, but maybe when their daddy went and got her, honey, out of their group home, and he was out there in Alabama. Don't you remember her? Me and Marlene trying to come through, y'all. Okay, Marlene, go ahead and have your way. Marlene want to tell y'all what this is, child. I can answer that question for you, honey. Uh, 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 it ain't true, but I'm gonna let Destiny ride with it. She out there telling that lie that me and her daddy were dating, honey. I ain't never dated that girl daddy, but he did live in Alabama. And yes, her and Martell probably went to they went to school together, but all that other stuff, honey, I don't know nothing about that there, honey. I just figured it was a little storyline, child. I said, Martell, you better get him. And that's what I told that boy of mine. And he said, Mama, it's just for a storyline. And I just let it flow on, but I ain't never had no relation with that girl dad. Yeah, honey. So I don't know. I don't know too much about her. Mm-mm. She about like that girl, the bird. I don't care with the bird. Y'all know I don't like that girl. She done got interfered in my daughter's marriage and stuff. Child, I don't care for her. Miss Sensitivity says Dusty Dan be lying at Maria. That's why she got all these stories. Child, I think Destiny done brought these folks up here, child. Y'all think they got paid? Y'all think they got paid? Carlos paid them, or did Destiny have to pay them? Who had to pay them folks for popping on that show? I needs to know. Miss Marlene, Miss Marissa, thanks, Marlene. Yes, honey, y'all welcome anytime. I come through whenever I can, honey. To try to clear up some things. But no, honey, that man, I ain't did nothing with that man back in the day, honey. No, no. He just want my type of a man. I like them the dark skinned men's, honey. Y'all ever had one of them little dark skinned men's, honey? Child, I can help with myself today. Miss Carla says, are you sure that D Nasty siblings? Are you sure that is D Nasty siblings? D Nasty's a crook. What? Miss Carla, I don't know that baby. That one of them do kind of favor her, but that dark skinned boy down on the end, child, he look like a jungle boy. I don't know where she got him from, child. They what she said. I don't know, child. I don't know. Oh, I don't know about all that bullshit. Oh, Miss Marlene, honey. I don't know about all that. Miss Carla. Miss Carla. We got to wait to see how long is she gonna let him come back on that show anymore, child, or whatever, child. But child, what they gonna show in March, child? Cause they ain't gonna have no reunion cheer. What they about to come up with in March, child, I think that's gonna be the one to take that show right on out of here, child. Child, a bunch of bullshit. Maurice and Marceau supposed to be having a little fussing. Marceau supposed to working on that damn building restaurant. I don't know what that crap is. Need to be bulldozed down. And Kimmie, they're trying to catch attitude. Your brother need to finish it. You know, she always trying to get, you always talking about Nell yelling. Your ass be yelling too, just like me and Nell yell. Get the bank up out of here, Kimmie, with that bullshit. That's what you get, dude. Oh, hey, my sweet girl. My sweet to my hello, everyone. I'm late. Went to church today. Lord, I know you needed some church service, honey. So a good little word from the pastor, honey, because you went through quite a bit this here week, honey. I hope you got a little taste of something that touched your soul, baby, and help you heal a little bit of something, my sweet. Did you go to the altar, honey? Did you lay down your burdens? I just needs to know, Miss Sweet. Did you lay them at the altar, honey? That's the best place to lay them. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see here now. Miss Sensitive to Miss Marlene, why Funky Feet put that hair on his head like that? With not that. Oh Lord. That boy of mine's y'all, he used to have some hair on his head, but it was just as he got a little older, it just started going bald. And then when it got with the daughter of mine, she wasn't about to have his head slicked back like that there, honey. She told him to go and get all of it cut off, honey. That's when he got it all cut off. It started looking a whole lot better just to be bald. Then the fall, the headline, all that stuff. The receding. Did y'all see that? Y'all didn't see what? That boy of mine was receding hairline, and that daughter of mine told him, you're gonna have to get that fixed. And my daughter did that, y'all. She took him and went with him, and he got his hair shaved off his head, got his teeth fixed and stuff, child. I think that daughter of mine want his teeth back now. She paid some good money for it. That was a good girl. She was just as sweet as she could be. I miss my daughter. And then the grandbabies of mine. Child, we used to have a time on the weekend like this here, honey. Lord, we get over there at the house. Y'all know the big, beautiful house. We get up over there, and my daughter be cooked us some Sunday dinner. And we sit around there and eat and laugh and 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 look at TV and stuff, honey, and watch them their babies run through and play. Them were the good old days. I miss my daughter. I miss her so. And every time I come over here and get to talking with y'all, I go down that memory lane and get to missing my daughter so bad and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know I'm still healing. And it's been about 6 years, but I'm healing too. It ain't gonna never be the same. We don't do nothing together now. So I'm gonna stay away. I ain't coming back up over here with y'all no more because y'all just takes me through things. I don't be ready to go through. I'm trying to recover and heal, but y'all just, oh, that's a chill. But I know that the daughter might be over y'all on TikTok and stuff. Y'all just tell her hey for me. Can y'all do that for me? Because I do come through and tell y'all some little stuff when I can. You know? My sweet to my laugh my ass off. You are crazy. My sweet. No, I'll let you right. I'm gonna get on you right about now. Um, Look at Miss Charlene down here being messy. Look at Miss Charlene down here. She said her daughter was lazy. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I done had this in conversation with y'all good, beautiful ladies in this chat for the longest time. Oh Lord, that boy of mine. Y'all know that boy of mine. He just like his daddy, honey. He just like his daddy. He be throwing them their tantrums and want to have his way. When I said that there about my daughter, child, I knew that wasn't the truth. But I had to say something to try to please that boy of mine. He was just acting so crazy, y'all. That daughter of mine, she ain't never been lazy, honey. I'm so sorry that the words ever came out of my mouth, honey. I was just caught up in the middle. I know. I should have stood 10 toes down because y'all do remember that I told that boy of mine this was all his fault. Can y'all give me any kind of credit? Lord have mercy. I hope and pray that my daughter ain't holding that against me that I said that because y'all don't know. Y'all don't let stuff go. Oh my goodness gracious you. Oh Lord. Miss Sensitive to my get over it at Marlene while Funky Feet had that hair on his head. He was trying to be cool and living back in his younger days, Miss Sexy Diva. That's all I know, baby. I don't know. He just like his daddy. They do the most stuff, huh? I Miss Call to my Miss Marlene. Can you call your daughter, or are you blocked, Miss Carla? I think that daughter of mine still got me on the block list, honey. She don't bother me, and even though I miss her so, I don't bother her, or nothing like that. I just tell my grandchildren, tell her I say she's still my daughter, and tell her I say, hey, that's all I can do, and I pray, that one day she'll call me and ask me can she come over. Is it all right for me, her and the children to come over and visit me? That's all I pray for, Miss Carter. I don't want nothing else. I miss them so bad. But no, I don't have a number, Miss Carla. I don't have her number. I just had the children's number. And if I do call them the children's, I tell the children to tell my daughter, I say, hey. And yeah, I still say my daughter. She'll say, hey. But, because she's just a sweet girl. She's a good girl, too. But I know I should not say that she was lazy, y'all. I should not say that. But, that the boy of mine was about to spaz out. I had to say something to try to make him think I was on his side. But honey, I've always known that all of this here bullshit, it was his fault. I sat right there in his face and I told him at the table. Y'all remember that season? And when I said all of this is just your fault, I said you just like your daddy. Y'all know Marlene said that. Y'all better stop playing in Marlene's face and giving her such a hard time. God, dog, can Marlene catch a break? Y'all ought to be praying that Marlene get off the block list and something. Y'all know she ain't thinking about that cold bread, coleslaw that don't go with nobody fish no more. Nobody don't want no coleslaw no more. Miss Carla says, "Is Miss Marlene Melody is not coming to your house without security." You know what? That Miss Carla, I understand it, there, honey. Cause just as soon as that boy of mine realized that her and the children is over there to visit me, he gonna drop everything right down to his drawers and get over there and try to be in her face, honey. If I knew she coming, I probably can't meet him at my house. I got to go somewhere else and meet him, honey. Cause I'm telling you, if he find out they're gonna be over there, he gonna come. And of course, I know she got to have security, honey. Cause that boy of mine is crazy. He had it good, and now he's trying to force his way back in. But she said, and no, 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 no. She don't want me like that, honey. I don't do much blaming, honey. You just like a daddy. He just like a daddy, honey. Yeah, drop his drawers and everything, trying to get up over there to the house where the girl is, child. I like, he called me, check on me, and I said, I got a little taste of company. And he said, Mama, who you got over there? And and I just got some company, my boy. Mama, who over there? Mama, is that Mariah? Mama, that tank them. Mama, tank them in there. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. You done figured it out, y'all. Lord, them children just too loud. They were too loud when they called. I just said, Mom, I'm on my way. No, 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 no. He done hung up on me, Chief. He done hung up on me. Lord have mercy, Jesus. I sat there for a few minutes because my daughter them had just got there. I just didn't want to tell her, Lord. He on his way. I wanted to spend some time with my daughter and my grandchildren. Lord, I was caught in another pickle, y'all. I said, Lord, what am I going to do here? Lord have mercy. She ain't going to want to be around him. Lord have mercy. I got that security. He's at the door. Oh, God. I think, oh, Lord. Mm. I got to tell her so she can get away. She got to go. And I just sat there and I told my daughter, that was him on the phone, and he dropping everything. He on his way over here, and my daughter just said, we finna go. By the time they got ready to leave out, he was pulling up in the driveway. He must have been around the corner, honey. I don't know where it was at. Probably somewhere peeping at my house. He got there real fast. My daughter them got in the car. They were safe and the security, and they were backing on out, child. And he was just standing in the driveway, looking like his daddy, just like his daddy. Oh, child. Let's call. Miss Carla says, Miss Marlene, maybe your daughter will invite you out to dinner. That's one of my prayers, Miss Carla. Me, her can go somewhere over there, somewhere out to eat, and that boy of mine won't know nothing about it. He always trying to keep up with me where I'm at and stuff. He know I miss my daughter so much. He trying to figure out if we in communication again, honey. I don't tell him nothing. I don't tell him what I'm doing. Child. So if that happens, Miss Carla, it won't be at my house. No, honey. I do understand that they said it. My daughter's a beautiful house they living in. She taking real good care of the children. That boy mines ain't doing nothing, y'all. Ain't about the children up for Christmas. Ain't did nothing, child birthdays or none of that. This the I remember the people saying, he talking about the people on the internet talking about he's such a good father. I said, Lord have mercy. Do they not know you just like your daddy boy? And your dad ain't never been a good father. I'm just telling you. I'm sick of talking about that boy of mine. I want him to stay over there with that girl that he chose. And they said that last I heard, they said she was the whole restaurant or something, hun. I'm trying to figure out what restaurant. Piggly Wiggly, KFC. Oh, I don't know what they meant when they said that, child. I'm still confused. Y'all know what they were talking about when they said that? Y'all put that in the chat. I don't know what they meant. Mm-mm. But yeah, he ain't been the same, y'all. He ain't gonna never be the same. They had it all, y'all. They had it all. Mm. But enough of them, I don't know what's gonna happen, children. I don't know what's gonna happen, honey. But honey, child, I tell y'all, that thing was good to me last night. It's on YouTube screens, y'all. Y'all can see it. Yes, the seafood fish restaurant, child. That one too, honey. McDonald's, all of that, baby. All of them that places, honey. Anyway. Yeah, that's what she is, honey. That coleslaw. Y'all. I'm about to get up off of talking with Jesus channel. But let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all this right here. That thing she living over there at the boy of mine's house, and just a lazy, she nasty too. I went over there one time, honey. She always talk about she cleaning and cooking some turkey chops for him, and some child. She asked me, did I want some of that turkey chop? Child, the thing looked like it was so hard, child. And I said, no, baby, I just ate it. You know how we do. I said, no, honey. I just had something to eat for that boy of mine came over there to the house. I already fixed me something to eat, honey. But thank you though. Honey, she ain't about to kill me and put nothing on me, honey. I don't eat everybody food, honey. But that boy of mine, he eating. I guess that's what's wrong with it. Mm-hmm. Child, I ain't never seen no turkey chop like that. This child, them thing would look just so hard. I said, uh-oh. They gonna tear all them their teeth is out in that boy of mine's head that my daughter bought. I don't say no, child. I just sat there for a little taste. I told him I had to get back, get ready to go to work. And ain't got a whole lot of time out here like that. I was ready to go then. I sure would be. I was really ready to go. Oh, I been around that girl, child. She need to go back over yonder, Ohio, or wherever y'all say she from, child. I don't know where she came from. Mm, child, do y'all think that Kimmie and Maurice gonna make it through this storm, y'all? Do y'all think they gonna make it? I think it's over, y'all. Anytime you gotta force yourself to be in relations with your significant other, child, let it go. It's done, y'all. That's disgusting. Ooh, and she sat there looking stupid in the face. Ooh, but I want to know how deep does it really go? Because the producer popped in now and it popped up, child. You could see the words. It says, Maurice, you got to be clear with her. And that's what Maurice said. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it on that. I said, what? Why would you say that, Maurice? Y'all know she got the baby talk. Y'all know she had that baby talk and all that bull crap. That's how come he don't like her. Nobody got time for that baby talk mess. Girl, what's wrong with you? 57, was she 58? About to be 59? Girl, be proud of your age. Ah, dog. You should have thought about all of that. How old is Lemonhead? Do anybody know? I needs to know. In my opinion, Scott 2.0 been over when they lost that house. Child, they probably ain't even together, y'all. Kimmie is at the point right now. She'll go against everybody just to stay married to Maurice, child. I don't know why, y'all. Don't ask me why. But she'll go against her mother, her sister, her son, everybody, child. Y'all see she ain't feel no way sad about finding out how Jalen felt about how Maurice treated him. She's still up there with the black daggone baby talk. I think she thinks that baby talk is, I don't know, he grabs onto that better. I don't know what it is, child, but she need to cut that bull crap out, child. I'm like Maurice, I'm over that. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Kyle wouldn't have Maurice with his lying, bald headed ass out there doing God knows what. You ain't bringing me none of that bullshit up in here, child. That girl Kimmie pH balance, everything else allegedly is probably off, child. She all over the place and sitting up there. Ugh, that's disgusting, child. I can hear her now. Maurice, I have to go to the doctor, Maurice. Something is really going on. What you been doing, Kimmie? You ain't get that from me. Y'all know that's the first thing you gonna say. You out there like that? You gonna throw it back on her? She sit right there and take it too. Miss Carla says, I know Kimmie family is embarrassed about how she allows him to treat her. Yes, I was looking at one of them clips or something, and somebody dropped down in the chat, child. Get what they said, y'all. Y'all ready? Some clown put in the chat talking about uh Kimmie had to let Marilyn come out. I said, that all Marilyn got? I said, huh? If that's the case, she's a disgrace and embarrassment to Marilyn child. Cause she ain't said nothing to Maurice. Maurice is not backing down. It is what it is. Maurice is tired and he's over it, y'all. He's really over it. He does not want to he does not want to play no more. I say it like that. He don't want to do the play no more. Go on ahead and free yourself. In the words of Fantasia. Go ahead and free yourself, hon. At this point, y'all, Maurice, aka Lemonhead, said, well, hot damn. I got to go down here and file the paperwork to get her to process. I am done. I want to be out of here. I don't want you no more. Yep, that's what it's gonna be. He gonna have to actually go and file to let her know. That might be the way he tell her that, I want a divorce. Just go on down there and file the paperwork, child. It is what it is. But if you ask me, child, it looked like to me Kimmie and Marceau should have been married, and Tuna Cat and Maurice should have been married. Shit, I don't know, y'all. Hey, Miss Deborah, she says, hello, G Miles and chat. Beautiful, welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Um, yeah, but it seemed like Tuna Cat should have married Maurice, child. He been doing the same thing to her too, child. With her clinging, needy tail self. Ugh. Ugh. Mm-mm. But yes, child. That bullshit supposed to come back on in March. Cheering. Tuna Cat ain't got no storyline. Like I said, she gonna be up in D Nasty's business as always, in somebody else's business. Um, Miss Deborah says, I agree with you, G. Miss Maria says Lemonhead done spent all her money, ruined her credit, messed up her relationship with her son, and threw off her pH balance. Now he tired. Oh, oh, Jesus. Oh, Lordy. You want to go get somebody else's pH balance to mess up. Oh, God. I'm tired of that one pH balance, child. I'm over that one, child. I'm over it, honey. What y'all think it is? Kimmie can't keep up like she used to. Used to. It's over now. She can't keep up no more. I wish a ninja would come to me talking about some X 2-3 times in a day. Well, that's the case. That mean ain't nobody in the house is gonna be working. How you gonna be doing that 3 times in a day and hold down a full-time job? I'll wait. How you supposed to do that? She might well go buy him a thing gonna blow up doll or something, y'all. He don't want that though. Mm-mm. He don't want that. That ain't gonna work for him. Ooh. Mm-mm. Miss Maria said, dry puss and ran out of money. See, that's what happens when you don't be your original self. When you try to buy people instead of just letting people gravitate to you the normal way. Don't ever do that. If they don't like you, oh well, and they don't want to talk to you, who cares? Bye. And just know that everybody that grin in your face ain't your friend, honey. My sweet said she should just lay like a brick. Not lay like a brick. And gentleman, hello and welcome. She says, Kimmie knew what she was getting into when she begged him to. You better come on through here, girl. Come on through here now. She said when she begged him to marry her, now she wants to change the game. You can't turn a hoe into a husband. Child, you just came on through here and just dropped it like it's hot there, didn't you, child? Ooh, child. She don't think he's a hoe, though, Miss Jen. Now, what you got to say? She said her man ain't no hoe, honey. I don't know where you got that from. And Miss Maurice says, hello and welcome. Happy Sunday to you. Child. Hey, Miss Avis, my motivation. Shout out to Miss Avis, y'all. Give it up for Miss Avis. Hello, Miss Avis. Happy Sunday to you. Miss Avis is closing on her new home on Tuesday, y'all. Shout out to Miss Avis. Ooh, you is cut. So happy and so proud of you and the motivation and all of that, child. If y'all didn't know, now you know, honey. Miss Avis is sitting on 71, probably fine as all can be, honey. And she will be closing on her new home on Tuesday, child. Come on through here to Miss Avis. Yes, child. I thought about you all last night, honey. I said, Lord, the motivation and the inspiration, child. Ooh, child, the Lord be sending stuff through here, honey. Don't never give up on a dream, baby. It can be possible, child. Yes, it can. Miss April says, I'm living witness, baby, honey. And she's single too. Y'all don't get that part twisted too. She just told us all to yesterday, honey. But yes, honey, she said same to you, honey. Yes, y'all. Mm-hmm. That part right there. Miss Maria says that Avis, hey girl, hey, congrats. God be the glory, child. Miss Avis says, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Y'all better know he will. Just in case y'all was feeling doubtful, we have a living witness up in this joint today, honey. And her name is Miss Avis, child. She come on through here yesterday and dropped the tea and let the good people know I'm 71 and closing on my new home on Tuesday, child. Ooh, that's a blessing from God right there. Ooh, child. Miss Carla says Kimmie is getting her karma for going to a Cowboy house for them sex parties while trying to hook up with Maurice, honey. Playing in Coward's face, child. That's what she was doing, Miss Carla. She was playing in Coward's face. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, honey. It ain't no fun, honey. Child. None at all. Ooh, child. I know Coward said, ooh, child, this is good to me, honey. Ooh, this is real good to me, child. That's what she get, though. Mm-hmm. See, Coward went into the family just being coward. She's not about to buy these damn people. I don't know, y'all. It is what it is. You won't like me or you don't like me. I really don't care. I'm not in it for that, Um, Miss Maria says, he who laughs best. Ooh, child, honey. That is so true. hmm But yeah, they all sitting around, saying, with the woulda, coulda, shouldas, and you know, I know them people miss Mel so bad on that show. I thought about that last night with the '80s parties. Y'all know Mel would have took that to another level, child. Tuna Cat, bless her heart, child. Martha, help me with my lyrics, Martha. Oh God, dog. Ooh, honey, honey. That's a hot mess, child. They need to get her off the show. They need to get her right on off the show. They really do. Yeah, that part. But also Kimmie was sitting there looking at a tuna cat last night. Like, there you go with that bullshit again. Always bringing Wanda in some bullshit that you get started, and always want somebody to help you out. Maybe she'll realize that Kimmie ain't realizing nothing when it come to them folks, child. I don't know what they did to her. Maybe they bring. I don't know, child. She just ain't got no sense of directions at this point. She let Tuna Cat run over her, Wanda run over her, Maurice running over her, everybody running over her. I think she's probably one of them people that's she don't even want to be around Maurice, them family probably right about now, child. Mm-mm. She don't want to be around because let me tell y'all something. Whenever you be trying to buy your way into a family or something like that, child folk be talking about you behind your back, huh? You want to buy me something? I'm gonna take it though. I miss Kyle, but I'm just saying she want to buy me something. I'm just gonna take it and say thank you. It is what it is. I ain't asking for it. People be on that level right there. So it is what it is, Kimmie. Get on back out there, child, and try to build again. And did anybody ever find out how old Lemonhead was? Kimmie 57. Kimmie is 57, 58. I'm 57. She might be 58. I don't know. She's somewhere along there. Is she 7 years older than Maurice? 10? I think it's 10. Is it 10, y'all? Something like that. I can't remember. What happened to side here in real estate business, child? I don't know, Miss Maria. It don't look like none of them folk got no business on that show, child. Ken and Trish popped out of their rental house. Oh, y'all, let me tell y'all this too. Child, honey, y'all get on up in here. Child, when that show come back on in March, how come Lance gonna be telling the good people that somebody in the group circle was in his DM? Y'all guess who the heck? Guess who it was? Guess who it was, y'all? Y'all taking too long. It was Mumbles, y'all. Y'all heard what I said? It was Mumbles. Mumbles and Lance. Nell and Chris Fletcher's son's DM, child, with the laughing emojis and licking her tongue out at him, child. Y'all heard what I said, huh? And then cheerings. Mama's gonna tell the girls that she spent the block on somebody. And D Nasty said, who was it? Martell. Y'all know D Nasty didn't like that bullshit, child. My sweet said he is 40. Girl, I know you lying. Maurice is older than Marceau. Tisha is 43. Marceau maybe 43. So Maurice got to be maybe 45 or something like that. Lemonhead is 40, born in 84 per his arrest. Well, I know y'all lying. Come on. That ain't right, y'all, because Maurice is older than Marceau. Tuna Cat is 42, 43. My sweet says 1984, according to Google. Oh, damn. Something ain't right. Something just ain't right. Something don't sound right. Something ain't right in that buttermilk right there, y'all. That can't be. That got to be old, y'all. Tell me what Google say about Tuna Cat then, my sweet. And see if he's gonna be right. Then I might believe you. But I don't believe that bullshit right there, honey. I ain't about to believe it. I ain't about to believe that bull crap. No way. Child. Ooh, child, but child, that was it last night, child. Kimmy thought she was gonna be in some child. She told getting. I love date nights. He says Maurice said it's daylight, dude. Kimmy told me, yeah, but yeah, and I like spending time with you, and and she want Maurice to lay around up under her just like Tuna Cat, and we used to talk for hours and hours at the time. Kimmy, that bull crap is old and over, child. It's over. I mean, you didn't go into the relationship on the up and up. What you expected to be, honey? Dog, you were probably up there talking about Kyle back then. 1984, according to Google, child. I cannot. But back then, y'all was talking for hours and hours. He probably lying to you about Kyle, and you sitting up there believing all that mess he was talking to you. Now y'all ain't got nothing else to talk about. Same thing with that Martell and Arion did. Late 30, early 40, child. Okay. Okay. But yeah, but now look at you. Now you ain't got no conversation. You should have been having conversation while you up in there having all that X. Now you ain't got no conversation, and the X is gone too. Now you ain't got nothing. Child, you cannot build no relationship on no sex. Child, look here. See, I always have said this, y'all. This is a true story. You want to have great conversation with someone because allegedly with Kimmie's situation, and I'm still on the fence with her health scare or whatever, child. That I don't know what that was, but her health scare came about But and when she met Maurice, all she was doing was having X and no conversation. Now she can't have X nor conversation. No, you want somebody to give you great conversation because it could be either one of y'all that gets sick and the X is gone, but you still have the great conversation. I mean, child, you built y'all that. I don't even know what to tell her. I really don't know what to tell her. Mm. Wow, thank you, Miss Maria. Child, I cannot. Still hard to believe though. But I guess anyway, it is what it is, children. It is what it is. He is 47. So I think she may be like 10 years older than he is. Martha was born in 1979. Y'all remember when the show first came on and they were saying that Marceau was older than Maurice? No, Maurice was older than Marceau, but people always thought that Marceau was the oldest. That's what they said. Child, they lie so much. It probably was a lie. Another lie. I can tell that they lie too much for me. The daggone Scott say nothing but lawyers. Child, I cannot, child. I cannot, child. But Sharon, that was the show. Them that folk came upon last night. I was kind of disappointed in Neil. Although she did clap back at one, I felt like she should have went a little harder. Destiny was trying to get Neil to calm down and all that kind of bullshit. But Miss Marissa's hell, they done lied about everything, child. They done lied about everything. I ain't that child. I don't know. I don't know, child. I don't get that part. But yeah. But yeah, Wanda, two Nell could have got a little. She to me, she got a little soft with Wanda, and then Wanda got soft with Nell too. You know, she apologized after Nell let her know her relationship and where it stood with her and her mom and all that kind of stuff. But I just felt like I would Nell should have really checked Wanda to teach Tuna Cat a lesson. Your mama don't scare nobody, honey, and neither do you. Stop walking around here being mad because your husband out here getting the girls to do the damn NDAs. I ain't doing it. It's the same thing she did with Mel, y'all. Got Mel and Martell. I got mad at Mel behind something Martell said. Mel ain't never said Marceau was with 20 women. That was Martell that said that bull crap. And she caught an attitude with Mel. Damn. Uh, oh! Lord, I can't. I'll be so glad when they take that crap off the TV. But anyway, y'all. I have enjoyed y'all. I ain't got nothing else for y'all. Y'all don't have me up here hollering and yelling and carrying on and everything else. And that daggone Kimmie still they ain't learned no lesson, child. Marlene done came through and visited the girls up over here today. Thank you, Marlene, girl. Appreciate that. My sweet. I hope you feeling better, honey. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, child. And you can tell me about your you went to the altar, had your little altar prayer and all of that kind of stuff come through tomorrow and all that around 2 o'clock tomorrow. But anyway. If y'all did not hit that good old amazing like, share, and subscribe button for your girl, please do that on your way out the door. Thank y'all so much for joining the live chat, talking it up with G. I have really enjoyed y'all so much. Shout out again to Miss Avis, sending you love and prayers, child. We is so proud of you. Shout out to Miss Dorothy and everybody else that might be going through some things today. Prayers up for all of y'all. And we still on the Justice for Romika, child. We'll probably have a little update on that tomorrow as well because the good people is telling me, child, it's just a matter of time for they go pick Carlos' ass up, child. They about to pick him up, child. I'm telling y'all, I think they're gonna pick Los up before this week's out, child. And I'm waiting for that one, honey, child. But yes, but thank y'all so much. I have enjoyed y'all. I have enjoyed y'all. Miss Maria, my amazing Mars says, thanks for dropping in on the live. Hope you were entertained. Until next time, we're wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your evening. Yes, thank y'all so much. If y'all see something y'all want to talk about, y'all send it to me. If y'all got some connections with one of the mods, send it to them. They'll get it to me, child. We just chatted up about it up in the chat, child. Talking with G. I love it. Yes, Miss Maria, thank you for that. She says, hashtag justice for Romika. Yes, Miss Sweet said, yes, I saw. Yes, I saw he is highly codependent, child. We got to stay on top of this neck right here, my sweet child. This is a child. This is one that's got to be cracked. But honey, let me tell you, that the stuff that's gonna be popping out, y'all. The stuff that's getting ready to come out, honey. Child, little taste of Holly, baby. You ain't getting up out of there, honey. Never, ever, 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 ever. See, y'all better start watching them Lifetime movies. Y'all looking at Lifetime ain't never watched to the end, and that's how come y'all get in trouble trying to do some crazy bullshit. What's wrong with y'all? Anyway, I love y'all. Happy Sunday. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye.